Kia ora, good evening. Decreasing crime in the seaside town of Bluff could lead to less police resource, much to the distress of local residents.
The average number of incidents of reported crime in the Bluff area is around 150 incidents a year. That's less than one every 2 days. Police are now proposing that services be downgraded from 3 to a sole charge community constable with a crime prevention focus. Several petitions are circulating, gathering support, and today 2 locals expressed their concerns.
That would be totally inadequate for this community, totally inadequate. I'll be talking to my MP about it. Both her parents were police officers, so she will understand the issue of this community very well, I'm quite sure of that.
Is your concern more about the overnight access to police?
Yes, that's part of the problem, but there's also the issue that Bluff is a closed community, ends at the end of the street. So anything can be going on in that tiny little community.
Do you not believe having a police officer overnight available from Invercargill will be satisfactory?
No, that's 20 minutes away. There have been some very serious domestic violence incidents, for example, where immediate intervention was needed.
The statistics show that the crime isn't decreasing in Bluff, which is why they're looking at this proposal. What are your thoughts on that?
Did you say the crime is decreasing in Bluff?
Yes, I did.
Well, that's news to me.
Although they say that they do most of the action from Invercargill, you still need their presence here anyway.
But do you need 3? That's quite
Yes.
a high staffing level.
We're a port. Yep, we need 3 policemen.
Do you believe that they're busy enough at the moment?
Yes, I do. Yep.
Do you not think having somebody here during the day and then having service available from Invercargill overnight is not satisfactory?
Well, it's 27 k's to there. And although some of these policemen are based in Invercargill, you still feel safer when they're around.
If there's not enough crime to keep them busy and sustain the roles, it becomes necessary to move staff on, though.
Yeah, but that's what a community officer does. He just makes his presence felt, that's all there is. And these fellas do a great job. Yeah, they do.
So that's what they do, that's what you would be getting as a community officer from 9 to 5, but not enough?
No.
Policing is required 24 hours a day,
I think so.
regardless?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
If they do go ahead with this move, what are your fears for the community?
Well, this seems to be the last stop for a lot of people because we've got cheaper housing and stuff like that. And if it eventuates that we do attract riffraff, how do you police those with nobody here?
The tractors are rolling in and the steam engines are heating up as Edendale prepares for its biggest weekend of the year. Crank Up Weekend is back again for the 28th year in a row, and organisers are adding their finishing touches ahead of tomorrow's early start.
This year we're celebrating steam in Southland and also commercial vehicles, that is trucks pre-1995. We've got new entertainments this year with an armed offender squad display from New Zealand Police, and also alongside of that goes our guest this year, Detective Inspector Graham Bell from the Police 10-7 program. It's probably New Zealand's best known policeman. He's the face of New Zealand Police Community. But no, we're mostly all the same craft stalls and country musics and pipe bands and all the entertainments that we've always usually had. Each year we're looking to expand and change the perspective of our entertainment, just to think, because otherwise things can get a bit stale. But we do have our very regular people that come along and they support us every year, and they don't seem to want things to change because we are at the end of the day a vintage club.
Do you think there's plenty for the kids to do when they come here?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of kids' entertainment. We've got magicians and the music-y people. There's lots of stalls with children's things and that at it. So, and as well as the machinery itself, it's just awe-inspiring for a lot of kids. So
it's a real family event then?
Oh yeah, Dad can go and look at the machinery and Mum can look at buy some chutney or whatever she wants to buy at the craft stalls, and then there's all the food stalls and coffee wagons and things like that. There's certainly an event that we're trying to cater for everybody at.
What preparation goes into the weekend?
There's a lot of preparation from months and months back to do with permits and consents and all the paperworky bits, plus advertising and sponsorship from a long time ago. But then during the last 2 weeks, it's really busy just with our events here on the ground, getting the grounds looking nice, and just doing all the marquees and doing all the things we need to do. We're very fortunate to have a damn good committee behind us here, whereby I can delegate, and those people, they all seem to know just what they're doing, and a lot of things just fall into place, and I'm absolutely grateful to them and indebted to them.
So all the machinery that comes to this event, is this Southland machinery, or has it come from other regions?
Oh, it's from all over the years. Otago and Southland mostly. All this machinery and tractors you see behind me here, that's all club member owned things that have been stored in our big shed, big pavilion here. And this year, with us celebrating steam, we have machinery from Canterbury. Is the same as with the classic truck movement. They're coming from all over too. So yeah, it's quite widespread. Yeah, Canterbury South really.
The public enjoyed hours of free entertainment over lunch breaks today as the Southland Buskers Festival kicked off.
This is the 6th annual festival, offering one of the region's most accessible and entertaining street performance events. Today in Wagner Place, Mullet Man and the Uni-Pro performed to good crowds before Alakazam took to the stage in various positions. Also known as the Human Knot, Al Miller has performed at festivals all over the world. Other highly skilled entertainers, including Fuse Circus and Bling Ling Brothers, perform at Queen's Park, Rep House Theatre and in the city over the next week. Although the entertainment is free, the buskers do appreciate a donation.
Staying with us, still to come on the bulletin, Matoda makes plans to be beautified, plus the week that was. Welcome back. Matoda residents and visitors to the district could soon be seeing the town in a whole new light. A possible revamp is in store for the town as the Matoda Community Board plans the first stages of its beautification project.
That's one of the goals of the Community Board for this term is the infrastructure and the appearance of the town. Like I say, with the idea of a beautification project, and our other goal is also the facilities that we have in the town. Looking at it again in conjunction with the Gore District Council and the whole district as to how Matera fits in to all of that, and what we can provide as a district to be distinctive and to have those opportunities for families and the community here. And one of those things is the development of our park and to make that a real hub, and looking at what we can do there to improve and develop that area too. There's been likes of a bike park, those sorts of facilities, gym equipment, outside gym equipment, and playground equipment for families and for children. So yeah, along those lines, but it's to improve the perception of the town, both for people travelling through. It tells you about something that as you drive through a town, about the people that live there, and also to create pride in the town for the locals, and just to provide a greater asset for the whole community.
And the beautification project may attract more events to Matoda, such as the one being hosted today. New Zealand Fire Service members from around the country are in town to discuss what's in store for 2015 and to test each other's skills. Matoda hosted 72 delegates, past presidents and New Zealand Fire Service representatives today for the annual Provincial Fire Brigade Association Conference.
Just a group of firemen to get together from Otago Southland. There's every fire brigade south of the Waitaki River, so there's 72 of us in our provincial, and we get together once a year for February, and we talk about all the business, what's been happening over the past 12 months, what's coming up, some introductions from the Fire Service and the Fire Service Commission. So it's just really a catch up and sharing knowledge of what's going on in the Fire Service in our provincial.
So what kind of things are discussed at the conference?
Just what's happening in the Fire Service in regards to safety, equipment, what we've been up to. We do a lot of governance and leadership types of things, so it's going around other brigades and dealing with their honours and things like that. So, and we get out and about and just put ourselves out there really.
And what's the ultimate goal that you would achieve by this?
Well, just seeing that all the firemen men and ladies across the service, just seeing them recognised for the service that they do.
And once the official meetings are over, let the games begin. The annual Region 4 Waterway Challenge gets underway tomorrow and will see 18 fire service teams compete against each other for the ultimate title.
Yeah, we've been planning this probably for 2 years now. We're hosting, of course, this on behalf of the Otago Southlands, and it is a privilege to do this, of course. Okay, they're coming far and wide from Otago Southlands right through from Greymouth, Christchurch and south. So, yeah, and the closest team down to us, of course, is Gore and Bluff. So, yeah, they're coming from everywhere.
And what challenges are the teams going to be facing?
Well, the challenges tomorrow, there's 9 events, and they're all preset events, and they're all timed. And each team does the preset challenge, and they time with each other. So the winning team, of course, the winning time is the winning team.
And what do they win?
Okay, there's trophies, and of course the prestige of being the Otago Southland champions.
We're spoilt for choice with entertainment around the province this weekend. The weather forecast is along shortly, but first let's take a look at the images that told the stories over the week. I'm Sharon Rees. Good evening.
It's time.